Welcome back to our channel. If your birthday on this day, kindly comment your name, year of birth and country of birth. If you like our work, give like and subscribe our channel. Check description to see about our offers and new announcement. Here we see truth about birthday on this day. In the event that you were brought into the world on the 4th day of the month, you have a great deal of energy which you can use for your potential benefit on the off chance that you outfit it in an intentional style. When in doubt, you like to be in charge and accountable for your own fate, and are along these lines not generally viewed as a cooperative person. Thusly, you are appropriate to any calling which permits you free rein to work in an individualistic design and assume acknowledgement for your own achievements. You have your very own unmistakable quality. You as a rule see everything from a contrary point to every other person, keeping to the side every one of the rules and norms. In any contention or discussion, you will consistently take up the contrary side. Despite the fact that you don't intend to be pugnacious, you welcome antagonism, harshness and an extraordinary number of foes who continually neutralize you. You are a sort of individual who normally takes an alternate perspective on anything that is introduced or appeared to you. You generally attempt to oppose all principles and guidelines. In the event that by some coincidence, you are given your direction, you attempt to invert the request for things in everyday life, and furthermore in networks and government. You will be pulled in towards social inquiries and changes of all sort. You are exceptionally certain in your perspectives and suppositions and have a useful viewpoint. You don't make companions without any problem. You are not a lot of keen on common or materialistic issue. You are least stressed over gathering of riches. On the off chance that you do get cash, you typically shock individuals by the manner in which you use it. You are profoundly touchy and are handily injured in your sentiments. While being shrewd, you are inclined to hack and cold. You may likewise experience the ill effects of agony in the head. You ought to especially be cautious and maintain a strategic distance from medications and red meat. You ought to have carrot squeeze and natural product squeezes routinely. You don't care for lip service of any sort. You are essentially an admirer of workmanship and music. You will acquire success in unfamiliar terrains. You are a positive scholar with respect to considerations and thoughts. You are eccentric in regards to society and climate. You are a diligent employee and a scrupulous individual. You are exact and take incredible consideration in what you do. You are exceptionally principled, trained, and dependable. You treat your commitments appropriately. You are exceptionally moral. You can be glad and upstanding, yet, then again, you are not especially self-important. You have sympathy for individuals. You will in general continue on despite an obstruction or character issue. You love your family and make a superb mate. However, you are not excessively enthusiastic, nor decisive of your affection. You will in general downplay your warm gestures. You are continually centered around the establishments of your life, regardless of whether it is ready to go, profession, or family matters. You deal with the essentials. You are profoundly objective. You are not one for pure fantasy answers for issues, nor are you given to easy money scams. Yours is the sluggish, patient methodology, sound and secure. You likewise prefer to be in nature. You are a characteristic coordinator and director. Individuals, particularly family members and collaborators, will in general depend on you. You are seen as the stone of any undertaking. You can be difficult and unbending. Your tendency is to delve in and stand by. This can shut you off from arrangements or inventive thoughts. You should work at being more adaptable. You regularly experience dissatisfactions and suppression. You are not a passionate individual, and maybe you don't completely comprehend the enthusiastic domain. This is the explanation. You can be fairly uncouth on occasion. Be mindful so as to keep away from abundance work and passing up a great opportunity at enjoying the ambience of life. Focus on outcomes, and hierarchical abilities help you make your fantasies materialize. You have an incredible stylistic craftsmanship, ready to address and safeguard the interests of the group or endeavor. It could well end up in administration exercises. The number symbolizing the 4 elements, 4 seasons and 4 periods of life. People with souls number 4 are hardworking, balanced and sensible. All that they want to achieve is achieved by themselves. In discussions, they take the opposite position and very rarely give free rein to emotions. With bayonets perceive the rules and instructions, they are drawn to reform. 4 means success in technical areas, restraint and equilibrium in all things, beginning with the way of dressing and finishing with the style of correspondence. Underlined industriousness and perseverance make it conceivable to intrigue others on dependability, to motivate certainty. People who are belittled by the number 4, shut and secretive. They honor more than some other family ties and the amicability of sexual coexistence. From them inhales the quality of sexuality. Be that as it may, they are not intrigued by sex without responsibility. They need a typical long-haul relationship. Marriage in the presence of youngsters are treated appropriately and capably. You are a danger unwilling, shaking and mindful. You are extremely persevering and industrious, ready to accomplish a lot of alone without depending on anybody. With this, the number 4 doesn't promise you a brilliant future, in the event that you don't set significant standards for yourself, yet it lays in you a strong establishment for additional turn of events and a great deal of abilities reasonable for some claims to fame. Uranus. This is an extremely rebellious, difficult individuals who never live by the for the most part acknowledged principles, head out in a different direction. They take a stab at social changes, and they are attempting to dismiss the past. These are altruistic, inside autonomous individuals with a non-standard lifestyle. They endeavor to discover whatever number companions as could reasonably be expected, show an interest in the otherworldly life, adore and appreciate nature. Albeit individuals of Uranus are free, they are not shut and not the only one, zeroed in on the organization. Even after the disintegration of the marriage, they keep on keeping up agreeable relations with their previous accomplice. Individuals of this sort are versatile, extremely upright in their work, anxious, they have a fantastic memory and great hierarchical abilities. Great intermingling with individuals of the main, second and seventh sorts. According to Pythagoras, number 4 is representing a strong foundation, accurate assist. It truly is why it's far one of the maximum large and tremendous numbers. Reliability characterizes folks that are born with the vibration of the birthday number 4. This variety is expressing reliability, commitment and persistence. People born with number 4 continue to be trustworthy to their concepts till they quit. Due to the truth that human beings of this birthday number are extra realistic than carriers of some other numbers, they can sooner or later achieve a large fulfillment in lifestyles. However, 4 has a quite explosive individual. Even the most stable basis cannot stand if it has too much pressure. So there's no surprise if the stoic calmness of the standard consultant of number 4 will provide manner to an explosion of anger. If with all is restrained, he'll no longer locate another way to permit the steam off in a nerve-wracking state of affairs. Most often they may be physically sturdy human beings, they have got a huge highbrow capacity as well, and the energy of spirit that allows them to successfully resist all their hardships. This is the real salt of the earth, the most sincere laborer. They do not suffer from levity, all their activities are guided by way of the commonplace feel, which every now and then is lit with the brilliant flashes of instinct. Emotional characteristics. In others, people with a birthday number 4 are valuing stable, dependable tendencies more than something else. Number 4 does no longer have time to waste on some frivolous people who do not know what they need in lifestyles. Giving love and recognized to someone, they flip them into allies. Moreover, as number 4 are very extreme themselves, they're looking to instill the identical spirit of their pals. If they do not like someone, they simply forget about him, but with their household and friends they may be from time to time overreacting with limitless moralizing. In their sermons, they honestly come from the first class of intentions, but once in a while it smiles simply not so smooth to perceive. In existence, It happens that sometimes it's far higher to stay silent, and the one with number 4 need to recognize that he or she does now not own the one-of-a-kind right to say the truth. Such a reliable human beings are taken into consideration of very good desire, while someone is looking for husband or wife. In spite in their alternatively cool appears, they have brilliant sexual attraction. Those born with the number 4 are rarely romantic. Usually they're not involved a whole lot in flirting and sex in a pure shape. All that subjects for them is love, which they nearly constantly are taking very seriously, considering marriage one of the foremost functions in their lives. They move for marriage, while their feelings are sturdy enough. Representatives of number 4 are the maximum solid of all of us. However, in each case their social portrait could be completely particular. Some of them are strong but silent people, which are thinking loads. However, do not hurry to proportion their mind. Others are very talkative, hiding their seriousness behind the flow of phrases. Third, quiet and self-critical. Fourth, have a high self-esteem, sometimes even arrogant. However, in standard, all representatives of number 4 have a sturdy personalities, able to strength of will. In the equal spirit they are elevating up the others, no matter how many special techniques will be used here. Many people born with the number 4 are born to be leaders, but they'll lead with the assist of consultations, their simple principle, to reach consensus. These management methods are presenting them with aid from an extensive variety of human beings. Moreover, these people do no longer force their subordinates, even those whose highbrow skills are underneath average. However, they are born beneath number 4, have a large threat to prevail, and all because they have the capability to paint things tough and examine from their mistakes. Tenacity and obsession will help them to address any challenge, regardless of the reality that sometimes matters aren't clearly easy. Those who are representing the birthday number 4 are actual opponents. They in no way forestall until they win. Number 4 is a symbol of robust foundation, notable expertise, and it is generally one of the maximum critical numbers. People having range 4 are enduring and dependable. They are loyal to their thoughts and principles regardless of what. Because humans born underneath this variety are greater concentrated and dependable than others, they are able to achieve greater in expert sphere due to their cognizance and obligation. Despite all the advantageous traits, number 4 people have genuinely explosive man or woman. Even the sturdiest basement could be ruined under such quantity of strain. So if the calmness within the person of variety 4 might not handle the strain of the explosive element, it may not surprise all of us. Try to keep away from complicated conditions or to show up any sort of aggression. Typically, quantity 4 is represented with the aid of physically strong humans which have splendid intellectual abilities and electricity of will that helps them begin and efficiently end any challenge. Birthday variety 4 assembles those who work actually and desperately, who are workaholics. They are realistic and pragmatic humans. However, an instinct also enables and publications them. Emotional characteristics. People with range 4 are very aware of others. They prize reliability and support as the main capabilities. This quantity in no way offers a risk to humans with frivolous mindset to life, who don't know what they need. If quantity 4 shares love and help with you, it way that this man or woman has chosen you as an accomplice in all senses. Number 4 humans are serious and realistic in that they actively try to cultivate those functions of their pals. If range 4 would not like certain character, he or she can just overlook the only, but if it is friend or a relative, get ready for fast moralizing and training on a way to live. Of direction it comes from the coronary heart. However, it isn't possible to listen to morals all the time. Number 4 must study that on occasion silence is louder than the phrases. Also, range 4 have to remember that reviews in life are special, and nobody lives with the aid of the sample. Number 4 human beings are an incredible preference for marriage. Looks can be a hide and below an ordinary appearance. Range 4 generally incorporates an incredible sexual attraction. People like this normally aren't romantic. Often they aren't interested by just flirt or sexual relationships. They attempt for greater. All they want is love. As the track goes, they regularly consider marriage to be one of the most essential functions in their existence. Marriage of their existence takes area whilst their emotions are honestly robust. Number 4 is a top-notch choice for a pace sitter. However, it is not a very disciplined chief like wide variety 3. It is a person striving for cooperation and commonplace delight. People with variety 4 fight till the stop. They're consistent and bold.